If you have issues with kind of knee discomfort or tightness as you play with your kids, we have an easy solution, and that's just spending more time taking care of your body, taking care of your knees before they start hurting. So if you've ever experienced that when you're wrestling with your kids on the ground and your knee kind of feels achy, we have some simple solutions. One, we can use not necessarily a pad, but a pillow, right? Like that's pretty straightforward, but it's a simple concept that actually can help tremendously that I personally use at home as well. So using that to feel that support and have less stress on the knees will help. The other piece is loosening up the knee joint, and what you can do is you use a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, something easy to loosen up all the muscles that kind of constrict that knee joint, and that's working on your thigh, your hamstrings, and a little bit of your calves. So we'll show you today one thing you can easily do. Put this ball in the back side of your knee, and then you're going to just kind of let that sit there, and you're just going to kind of lean back. And what that does is, one, is just kind of softening up that tissue, making that feel a little bit more loose, and then opening up that knee joint as well. So that should feel good. I'm going to sit here because it feels pretty good. So that's one. The second piece is that you can do is using a foam roller. If you have PVC pipe, that can also work too. But this is a very good one that is good for traveling as well. So that is a standard foam roller. What we're going to do is lie on our side. Use this to roll out or loosen up the tissue on the front of the thigh, and that's called your quadricep. And you can do one at a time. As we push down on that knee, get all the way down to close to where that knee joint is, and then you're just going to actively bend, and that should feel like a good stretch and a little bit of tension, which is okay. You want that, and you're going to hold this. You're going to be doing this for about a minute, and then you're going to go up and down, kind of pick different points, and then use that. Now, if you want to be mean to yourself and be a little bit more aggressive, put the other leg on top of that and let that roll on top, and that should feel pretty good as well. The last thing you can do, so we've done a little bit of the ball on the backside, loosening up the calves, loosening up the thigh. What we're going to do is we're going to go now to the outside of the knee, and that's your IT band, and that's a thick core or thick band on the outside here. We're going to try and loosen that up by lying on our side and rolling all the way close to that knee joint. And that should feel, again, just like a little bit of a tension. And if that's too aggressive, you can put more and more pressure on your arm and your foot to help relieve some of that stress. But those points alone will be able to help you reduce some of that ache with playing on your knees with your kids. And that is pain-free parenting. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.